Traffic circles are back, and they're getting more complex all the time. We've worked on these type of traffic circles in Sherwood Park, in Leduc, in Edmonton. This location is South Park in the city of Fort Saskatchewan, Alberta. The city of Fort Saskatchewan uses a small herd of sheep to graze some of the common area and parks. So they wanted to promote that idea by painting an image of a sheep in the center of this traffic circle. We completed this job a couple of years ago. The engineer on site was an experienced gentleman by the name of Basil and his surveying crew. I'm going to talk about this traffic circle from a grader operator's point of view. All the water drains from the center to the outside edge. The driving lanes are designed as a crossfall, and the street transitions into a parabolic crown. There are 4 catch basins, 1 in each corner. Now, initially, all you really get on these traffic circles is hubs on the outside perimeter. And it's a long ways to measure from those hubs into the center to get an accurate grade out near the center. Now on this job, I believe we did do that for the stabilized. When we stabilized the clay and mixed cement into the clay, I think we just measured from the outside perimeter and using about 3% grade, and that gave us a fairly accurate elevation for the center. But when we needed more precise grading, when we started doing the gravel and such, we asked Basil and his surveying crew to give us some grades out near the center, and it was very helpful. A couple different times we got grades out there to make sure we had things going on properly. Now you see here, it starts with a rolled curb. Then it turns into concrete that actually has red dye mixed into it. Then it goes to a straight face curb. And then the center of this traffic circle is all concrete, which is crowned up in the center so that water will run off it. And as you see, there's an image of a sheep out here. And sorry about that. I must have stepped on that sheep and woke it up. There's also a couple of valves out here, 6-inch valve right there. There's also a couple of manholes somewhere out in the middle here. And this shows you how complex some of these jobs can get. And the concrete is also a big job on these. There's another manhole. And there's a shot of more concrete work as it heads north there. And here's a shot of the what they call a semi-mountable curb. Now you can see, if you look closely here, there's actually vehicle tracks or truck tracks up on that concrete. And if a big truck was rounding this corner, their back wheels would go up onto that concrete, And that's how these are designed. And that's why they call them a semi-mountable curb. And so everything looks in pretty good shape on this job yet. I don't see any damage on it, so it seems to be holding up pretty good, even through snow removal and things like that. And Teresa sent me a time-lapse video of the construction of this location, which will be coming up here shortly. She shot it on her iPhone. And I'll also do a voiceover on it, just to kind of let you know what's going on as the time. Here's the time lapse starting now. There's the clay base, and now we're starting to prep for these for the concrete. There's gravel going in. There is more gravel going in. There is Johanna. And, there's Basil stakes out there. They gave us some stakes, so we got some proper grades out there. There's the curb going in. There's that dyed, the red colored concrete is in. And look at how complex the forms are here for concrete. And here comes up the asphalt, and there's the asphalt. And there's the completion. It was an interesting job to work on. To create these videos, I am using footage that I shot on the job site last summer. If you find these videos helpful or interesting, please like and subscribe. If you have some input, please leave a comment below.